This video is brought to you by box.co.uk, Birmingham-based retailer that stocks over 50,000 products that are supplied throughout the UK. Hi everyone, it's Imran from Gaming Till Disconnected, and this is my review of the Asus GeForce GTX 780 Ti DirectCU II OC. So, if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you'll know that recently I built myself a gaming machine, and I went with the Asus GTX 780 Ti as my graphics card. And if you don't follow me, then you should change that right now. Anyway, just before I start, this is my current rig and what I use with the Ti. First, let's start by taking a look at the design, build and features, and then I'll talk about how it performs with some of the latest games. One of the first things that struck me about this card is just how big and heavy it is. The dual-slot Asus GTX 780 Ti stands at a height of 4cm, measuring at a length of 28.7cm and a width of 14.7cm, making it almost an inch longer and over an inch wider than the NVIDIA reference card. So I would definitely recommend that you make sure you have enough clearance in your case when considering this card. The most prominent feature about the body is the black aluminium cover with two fans, one of which is an Asus Corsair fan with two types of blade to keep the card from overheating. Peeking through the fans, you can see the large heatsink covering the entire card, with the heat pipes travelling directly to the GPU. There's also an additional backplate which protects the whole PCB and doubles as a heatsink to further reduce the temperature of the GPU and the PCB. Asus say their GTX 780 Ti will perform 20% cooler and 3 times quieter when compared against the NVIDIA reference card. The top cover can also be customised with the provided red or gold metallic stickers to best match your setup, or you can keep it simple and leave it blank. All in all, the entire look of the Asus GTX 780 Ti is stunning, although I feel the top cover is somewhat wasted when it's inside a case as it's facing down, but I doubt you'll be buying this card just for its looks. The Asus GTX 780 Ti sports a Kepler GPU with 2880 CUDA cores and 3GB of GDDR5 memory on a 384-bit memory interface, running at a base clock speed of 954 MHz and a dynamically boosted clock speed of 1020 MHz compared to the 875 MHz and the boosted 928 MHz of the reference card. If you are further inclined to overclock this card, Asus have provided an easy way to do so with GPU Tweak. GPU Tweak allows you to pretty much fiddle around with every aspect of the card, from the clock speed to the voltage. But to be honest, the default settings will be more than enough to enjoy the vast majority of games on their highest settings. To power this beast of a card, it has two 8-pin connectors, consuming up to 375 watts, so a power supply above 650 or 700 watts would be a wise idea. The connection interface includes two DVI ports, a HDMI port and a standard size display port, allowing up to 4 displays to be connected at the same time. As this is an NVIDIA card, it comes with all the wonderful goodies that NVIDIA provide with their line of GTX cards, most notably Geforce Experience, which is absolutely fantastic. And with a constant stream of regular updates, I think it's just getting better and better. When running 3D Marks and Unity in Heaven, the Asus GTX 780 Ti got fairly decent results, as you can see here. Benchmarks are all good and well, but how does it fare with actual games? The Asus GTX 780 Ti didn't disappoint. All these results are at the highest settings for each game. Asus have squeezed as much as they possibly can from the GK110 GPU, while still keeping it cooler and quieter than the NVIDIA reference card. This is a premium card with a premium price tag, but the price feels justified by the features packed into this GTX 780 Ti. As I said before, it's more than capable of running the latest games at their highest settings. Watch Dogs and Battlefield 4 look spectacular. And although Asus provide a way to further tune the card, the default overclock by Asus is more than satisfactory. Overall, I'm very happy with the Asus GeForce GTX 780 Ti DirectCU II OC, so much so that I'm giving it the GTD Elite Class award. Well guys, that's it for this review. Let me know your thoughts. If you liked it, be sure to click that like button, share it if you think someone will find it useful, and don't forget to subscribe to us for more tech reviews. And if you want to show us some more love, be sure to check out our Patreon page. Well, that's it from me, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.